Chemo remix. Selecta. Remix. Hey everyone, long time no video. It's been a month since my last post. Sorry, I meant to get this video out earlier, and who could have seen this coming, but chemo put you on your ass. If it wasn't prolonging my life exponentially, I would say chemo's kind of a dick. Right now, I'm more than halfway through the 8 chemo sessions I'm slated for. This time has gone by both incredibly fast and painfully slow. So I have stage 2 Hodgkin's lymphoma. Cancer sucks, but if you're gonna have cancer, the kind I have is kind of the one you want. Treatment is pretty standard and survival rates are around 90 to 95%. Because of this, I was kind of nervous to go to my first chemo. I know this kind of makes me sound like a psychopath, but I was embarrassed to be around the other cancer patients. I guess I was just nervous something like this would happen.
Excuse me, what kind of treatment are you having?
Actually, I have Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Kid, that is barely cancer. They should keep you out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, of course, it's been nothing like that. Cancer is cancer. It's us against it. The entire community, from the other patients to the nurses and doctors, has been so incredibly supportive and warm. The lovely gal in the video is Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi's fighting breast cancer for the second time. She's been my cocktail partner since my second treatment, and she's been an absolute delight, the highlight of every other Thursday. When I first found out I had cancer, they had to run this test to see how bad it was. I'm going to explain this test as plainly as possible, partially because I'm not that bright, but mostly because when people talk to me, I really struggle to pay attention. I mean, it was a doctor outlining my own mortality, and I could not stop staring at his lab coat. I'd look good in a lab coat. How come I didn't become a doctor? What kind of doctor would I be? An animal doctor. Wait, why aren't there doctors for bugs? That's what I'd be, the world's first bug doctor, Dr. Mark Vailoga, the B-U-G-M-D. I'd have to get a really teeny stethoscope. Then by the time I stopped daydreaming about opening my own practice, he'd already finished explaining the test. But this is what I remember. They injected me with radioactive sugar. How cool is that sentence? The syringe came out of a freaking lead box like it was the cure for the X-Men gene. That sugar then circulated through my body and they stuck me in a machine to take some photos. Cancer loves it some sugar, so anywhere in my body where I had cancer should light up in the photos. When I had my first test, my chest was all lit up. Last week I had to take the test again to see how effective my chemo treatments had been. This time, there was nothing. The doctor said the cancer's pretty much gone. Treatment has been working perfectly. My wife was really excited. She rushed off to call her mom and my mom and share the good news. I didn't really react. I said it was good news, but really I was just thinking about how far off June seems when my life will be normal again. About an hour later, I was in my chemo chair in a pretty lousy mood. I could already feel the nausea coming on, my taste was starting to sour. Erin told Chi-Chi about my latest test results and she just started beaming. Oh my God, that's such wonderful news. This is so great. Her reaction was so genuine and gracious, it snapped me out of my funk. She said it was such wonderful news, but my weirdo brain heard this.
Hey, why don't you stop acting like a little bitch?
She was right. Both the real Chi-Chi about how wonderful the news was and the in my brain Chi-Chi for calling me on my shit. I was given the best news I could have hoped for, and I needed to fully appreciate it. A lot of cancer patients will never get that news. Their lives will never be normal again. If I have to deal with another 6 weeks of treatment and side effects, I should just be happy I have an end in sight. 5 treatments down, 3 to go. I plan on making a few more episodes throughout all this, but I'm going to cut down on the run times so there isn't such a wait between them. Thanks for watching. Until next time, fuck cancer.
Hold me closer, tiny cancer.